Look, man, I know y'all ain't here for me in a while, man. Be about to come back with the videos and all that, man. But I had to do this quick vlog real quick to let y'all know what I just saw, man. Today, maybe a couple of minutes ago, was the final press conference from the biggest fight that boxing could have made this year, which is Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford on the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Now, this new press conference, all the gloves was off, man. There was a lot of shots being thrown at each other, man. A lot of like real ready to fight energy, real snappy, ready to go at it. They weren't playing no games, and I gotta respect it from both fighters, man. There's a couple of key things I want to point out here. First thing I want to point out was the shots that Bomac was taking, man, from Errol Spence camp, man. They was, Derrick James, Errol Spence trainer, was throwing so many shots at Bomac. It was bad, man. He was saying he missed a meal. He was saying like just a lot of shots at Bomac. Bomac has been doing a lot of talking in the media. If you guys have been following the rollout for this fight, they've been doing a lot of interviews on both sides, and Bomac has been doing a lot of talking. So I guess Errol Spence and his team feel a way about Bomac. They talking about his weight, talking about he ain't in shape, he fat. So many shots was being thrown at Bomac. Terence Crawford, and another thing that I noticed is that Terence Crawford energy was really off. When he first came out, he wasn't doing too much talking. He looked really weird. I watched pretty much all Terence Crawford fights, and he looks really weird. I don't know, it's like something going on, but I don't know what it is, but he looked really weird. I don't know if he's like overtrained or weight drained. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't pinpoint it because I'm not in the camp and I'm not him, so I don't know exactly what he felt, but I do know he does not look like his normal self when around fight time. He does not look like his normal self. He's coming in, he's wearing big hoodies. I don't know if he doesn't want to show off his the way how he looks body wise. I'm not too sure, but it looks really weird. I don't know what's going on with him, man. But soon as his family, like both sides, you got Errol Spence team. People are sitting on one side, and you got Terence Crawford people sitting on one side. The two sides start going back and forth. They was throwing shots at each other, and Terence Crawford immediately started talking to the crowd, calling people the B words, this, that, and the third. I understand it, but you gotta be professional and not pay that no attention, man. That's smoke and mirrors over there. They just talking the talk. You supposed to be focused on Errol Spence. Ain't nothing else going on. Ain't nothing gonna happen to your family at an event like this. Come on, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He was saying he was using street words out there, man. He was using a lot of street words out there, talking spicy. We talking about, me and my family, we get active, talking crazy. And then he start calling somebody in the crowd the B word, going back and forth with them. And one thing I noticed about Errol Spence was calm the whole time. And the last time when it was Errol Spence turn to answer a question, that's when Terence Crawford was going back and forth with somebody in the crowd. Errol Spence said one thing. He said, look, and see, that's his problem right there. He's emotional. I don't know if he said it in those words, but he definitely said that Terence Crawford is very emotional. And that's something that I think is going to play a big factor in this fight. Because if you watch a lot of Terence Crawford fights, if he get hit with a big shot, immediately he want to get back at you and get his lick back. Now, if he tries to do that to Errol Spence, if he get hit with a big shot and he immediately try to go back, that might not work out too well for him, man. I really think, Terence Crawford's best chance to win this fight is to, use his athletic ability, use his God-gifted talents to win this fight, man. You do not want to get in a slugfest with the bigger man, especially coming up from 30, 35, 40, and now you at 47. I know you've been here for a while, but I don't think it's very smart to come and try to do that against somebody who's been at the 147 division his whole career, and he's coming down in weight, so I don't think that's too smart. But overall, This press conference was fire. If you missed it, man, I'm sure you can check it out on the Showtime Sports YouTube channel. You can check it out. It was fire. But this press conference was lit, man. I know y'all probably waiting to see who I'm gonna pick, man. The person that I picked to win this fight is the same person I've been saying is gonna win this fight for the longest, man. I'm going with Errol Spence to win this fight, man. I don't know if it's gonna end early or it's gonna be, an easy fight or anything like that. I'm not too sure, but I do know for sure that this fight is going to be one of them ones, man. Make sure y'all order the fight. I will be ordering the fight. I will be locked and loaded on the screen of my living room. Not moving. My girl already know I'm not moving from the spot. I'm sitting there and I'm not moving, man. Also, we also just dropped a lot of merch on the website. If you want to support the channel, you guys can head over to p4yt2016.com and pick up a t-shirt, a hat, or something like that. It's gladly appreciated. Please hit the like button if you like the content that we've been dropping on the channel. Please hit that like button. It's gladly appreciated. And with that being said, we keeping it 100 and not a penny less. Peace.